Can you offer any advice to a person who wants to grow their Instagram following?
Stay consistent to who you are and like who you want to be, who you want to present yourself to your audience. In the beginning, if you scroll all the way down, you'll be like, what the heck was he doing? Because I was trying to do what everyone else was doing, what the people with a lot of follows were doing. So basically, I was trying to have a viral moment. But when I stopped that and I started being myself and I started really defining the brand of Rashad Eats the World, is when I gained true and authentic followers. So stay true to you, and don't let the numbers trip you up. I'm not going to say they don't mean anything, but your consistency and your engagement mean more than the numbers you have up top.
Great advice. So,
Mhm.
what top three words would you use to describe yourself or your Instagram?
Explorative, hungry, and fun.
Tell
Mhm.
them your tagline. Your tagline is so cute to me.
Oh, until the next bite, enjoy,
Yeah.
y'all. And I say that because that's what I want to leave you with. I want to leave you with a bite of something, whether that was like a bite of knowledge about a place that I visited, about a bite of knowledge about the food that I just ate or just cooked. And I want to see you next time. Like, really, I want to see you next time. Mhm.
Part of your brand gives you the opportunity to travel. This is my
Yeah.
perspective outside looking
Mhm.
in, but it looks like there are some travel opportunities, there are some partnership opportunities. So talk about that, like how this brand that you created, Rashad Eats the World, is now
Mhm.
giving you these other things.
Absolutely. So, like I said, during the pandemic, it started, with the inspiration coming from me being a flight attendant. But during the pandemic, we're all grounded. And I was cooking, and that is the portion that really, took off. Now that I feel like I'm established a little more, I am incorporating more travel. So I kind of slid it in, even though that was always my goal. I slid it in by doing recaps of the places that I traveled. And now I am partnering with Trover Trip to host a trip to Brazil in October of 2025. And so I'm super, super excited about that because not only do I get to travel, um, I invited all of my followers. So I'll get to travel with some of the people who have been following me and who I've been engaging with through the internet. And now we get to go have a travel and food experience together in real life.
That is amazing. So did they reach out to you or did you have to pitch yourself to them to get this opportunity?
They reached out to me, which again, I was like, if you weren't ready, the opportunity wouldn't be there. They reached out to me, and this is like in the middle of doing the cookbook, and I was like, no, this is meant to be. You're supposed to do it. Go for it. And we met. They told me about it. It sounded great, and I was like, let's get it done.
I love that for you. Like that is just amazing to merge all of your passions and your talents together in
I
the
told
brand
you it's
partnership.
giving Martha Stewart less the jail time. Like
I
we're
hear
gonna
you.
it's coming, and I just feel like I really had to be clear for myself on what Rashad Eats the World is before I started adding new things.
Mhm.
I was a little afraid in the beginning to add new things because I was like, people follow me for this. As I became more consistent with my content, I was intentional about me being the brand. So no matter
Mhm.
what I do, you are here for Rashad Eats the World and the entities of that. In the beginning, I wanted to do like this luxury type of thing, but I was like, that's not my real life. I do things that are fun and that can appear, to be luxury sometimes, but I was like, I want to give you the real behind it. I want to tell you how I got here. I want you to know that I'm every day just like you. So my target audience are people like me, 30 somethings or whoever who are explorative and want to travel the world. My whole goal is for people that look like me to get out and see the world.
Simple enough. What advice would you give to a person who wants to be a food influencer?
I used to hear all the time, like, find a niche and stick to it. But recently I heard someone say, I am the niche. And that really resonated with me because, like I said, Rashad Eats the World is multifaceted. It's not just one thing. I would say hone in who you are as a brand if you're trying to build a brand. What is it that you're trying to sell? Who are you trying to sell to? Be the niche, create those things for yourself. Do the research in how you market it. Again, like I said, introducing travel, I was a little nervous, but I sprinkled it in little by little and I saw the response. And then I was like, I'm reeling you in. I'm reeling you in. Guess what? We also travel and you can travel too. It was always in the plans. Staying consistent and remembering you are the niche. And if you establish your brand, the people will show brand loyalty and they'll rock with you with whatever you do.
So what's next for your brand? You gave us little sprinkles of information throughout the interview, but anything
Uh-huh.
else you want to share?
Definitely another book. Also, what's really big right now is my trip to Brazil, which is it goes live. It goes live this Saturday, actually. So you'll actually be able to purchase. You'll be able to figure out like pricing. You'll get details about the itinerary. So if anyone watching is interested in traveling to Brazil with me, just click the link in my bio and sign up for my newsletter. And also a book tour where we'll get to talk about my book and you get to taste some recipes.